Welcome back to a Faster PC live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website, fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems in the shop as well. And hey, definitely give us a call if you want to have your computer questions answered. 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. You can also, again, head over to our Facebook video, which is live right now, or our YouTube channel, where we're streaming live as well. You can type your questions into the comment section. And you know what? We can probably, if you want to, you don't want to use either of those ways, but you want to be on the radio, want to get your question answered, but you really don't want to be on the radio. You don't want to actually have people hear you. You could text to our store. Text your question to our store, 772-878-5978, and we'll have Jessica monitor that, and she can get that question over to me, so via text. So anyway, those are 4 ways now you can get your question on today's show, where we can answer your question, help you out with that. One thing that we did have, and that's interesting, I just wanted to let you know about this, so that you can make sure that you are aware, because some of the things that happen sometimes, what we actually get sometimes, you'll get actually maybe an email. It may actually come from someone that you know, someone that you trust, and quite often these emails can be pretty tricky, because what they do is it actually looks like it's legitimate. It looks like it's something that we actually where you would actually trust the person. What you have to do, though, is you have to really look at these and wonder whether this is legitimate or not. We get these questions all the time from our customers, where they call up and they actually ask, "Is this legitimate?" I know this guy, and sometimes they even say, "Hey, I know this guy, and I was even expecting an email." Well, it's always safest to check with the person, and a lot of the emails will be there'll be something in there that's a little bit fishy, and that doesn't look quite right. And we actually got an email this past week. I want to actually show this on the screen. I have redacted certain portions of the email, just so that you won't be able to detect who whose email was hacked because one of our customers' email was hacked, and I don't want you to be able to detect that. I've also redacted our email address. But we received this email, and it says it came from OneDrive. Now, OneDrive is Microsoft's cloud storage. So what is cloud storage? We'll try to explain some of the terms here. Cloud storage is storage. It's like a hard drive on the cloud, up in the cloud, which means that there's a server somewhere outside of your network that a company is providing a server where you can actually store your files. And in this case, that company is Microsoft, and Microsoft is hosts OneDrive. And OneDrive, they give everyone that has Windows 10 or Windows 11 5 gigabytes of storage space on OneDrive. And we have customers that can fit all of their data in 5 gigabytes. Now, if you have a lot of pictures and stuff like that, you're not going to fit it all into 5 gigabytes. But you can buy an additional 100 gigabytes. We'll go up to 100 gigabytes for $20 a year or $2 a month. You can also subscribe to Microsoft 365, either the personal, the home, or the business versions, and you get at least 1 terabyte of storage space. 1 terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. Well, with OneDrive, you can share files. And we received an email that says it comes from OneDrive, but notice that the email address is helpdesk@baobabi.net. And you see the date. This actually came in yesterday morning, and I saw this coming in and alerted our staff just to be on the alert that this was not a legitimate email. But that's not good enough. And by the way, going on, and I suspect, first of all, I know where it says it's coming from. It's coming from a very odd email address. And then it says subject OneDrive, and it says, hello, so-and-so, someone that we know, someone that's a customer of ours, sent you a document via OneDrive to, and it gives our email address. You can download these files now below, and it has view downloaded files. And this is actually a hyperlink in the email. It's actually a hyperlink that takes us to. Let me see if I can actually get over to that location. Let me switch offline a little bit and see if I can find where that goes, and I'll just share that. Well, it's going to codeprojects.org, and then there's a long string after that. So it's definitely first of all, it's purporting to be a file in OneDrive. Now, if it's a file in OneDrive and it's being shared, it's going to come from one of Microsoft's servers. It's not going to come from another address, and the email address it's not going to come from some help desk at baobabi.net. I mean, you have to look at some of the things and say, well, this is a little bit weird. Well, what we did is not just alert our staff to not open this email, we also alerted our customer. And we called our customer, and our customer, is an influential person, and most likely our customer's email was hacked, and the hackers were able to get a hold of our customer's address book. They know who our customer has emailed files to in the past, or exchanged emails with in the past, and they're able to actually send emails to try to entice a click on a link. Now, what happens if you click on that link? Well, I didn't try it, but if I did try it, if I were to try it, I can almost guarantee you with 99.9999999% reliability that something bad would happen or attempt to happen at least. I would hope that my browser protection, the browser protection plugins that I have, would warn me when I click on the link that it's a dangerous site to go to. But most likely there would be a file that would launch, would attempt to launch, and of course that's what I'm telling it to. That's what I'm telling my computer to do, is to launch this file. And what would happen is that file would most likely attempt to either encrypt my data on my hard drive, or provide remote access for a hacker or a scammer to get into my computer, or maybe infect my computer so that my system can actually get in there, so that they can get in there and use my computer to attack other computers, or to do whatever they want to with it. So there are many things, many bad things that could happen if I click this link. Now, thankfully, I did alert our customer, and our customer actually noticed that some other associates were receiving the same email. And so our customer started alerting our customer's contact list to make sure that they're protected as well. And this is something that if you have any question, if you ever receive an email, we can help you diagnose whether it's legitimate or not. You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station, and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean A Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftEnd support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, that's right. We are back ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems as well. So, what are you waiting on? Give us a call, 772-340-1590, or head over to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Type your question into the comment section of either of those videos. You can also, and those videos, by the way, are live. When I switched over a little bit ago to show you the email, the redacted email, we were able to, I was able to actually show you those steps and show you that email so that you could actually see that on the screen, and we're able to do this, so if you're listening on the radio, I know a lot of people are listening on the radio, and that's fine. And by the way, just in case you didn't know, some people tell me, well, I used to listen to you on the radio, but I don't have a radio anymore. Well, you don't need a radio to listen to a Faster PC Live technical support. Not only are we streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, but also we actually, in addition to streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, we also have, you can also listen to both stations, WPSL and WCNO, on TuneIn. And I know you can listen to WPSL on Alexa and Google Home. I believe you probably could listen to WCNO the same way. And I know that WCNO has their own app as well. And of course, we're streaming live at Facebook and YouTube. And you can watch us, listen to us after the fact if you missed part of it or wanted to watch the show over at our Facebook page. We're going right to the lines here. We have Herb on the line. Welcome to a Faster PC Live technical support. How can we help you today?
Yes, good morning. I have an Apple iPad.
Okay.
It's the model A1566. I'm having trouble. It won't charge. I've tried switching cords around, and someone told me that the charge unit that's inside could be replaced. Is that true?
Yes, it is. So and I don't know. We typically don't replace the inside port on an iPad, but there are, the cell phone repair shops can do that. You would want to check with them on how much that would cost, and then also you want to just ask yourself, how old is the iPad? Can you still get updates on it? And is everything working on it? Because one of the things that happens with Apple products, you get to a certain point and Apple will not update that product because the product just isn't capable of running their latest iOS, and that's the operating system for the iPad or iPhone. And when you and they do the same, by the way, with computers. If you buy a Mac and you get to a certain point, you can't update the software. What then starts to happen on an iPhone or an iPad is that you get to a place where apps stop working, where you need to update the app to a later version, but the later version requires you to have a later version of the iOS, the Apple operating system for the phone or the tablet, the iPad. And if you can't get that later version of the iOS, then you can't get the latest version of that app, and the app has limited functionality, if any functionality at all. We have an iPad at our house that the charging port works perfectly fine. We can access email on it. There's certain things we can do on it, but most things we can't do on it anymore. My wife was using it to watch various shows on streaming services, and the streaming services stopped working because the app needs to be updated, and the update requires a newer operating system than what the iPad will support. So you want to make sure before you invest money into repairing this that it's going to be worth it. Because we had one customer that actually spent money on an iMac to upgrade the hard drive so that the hard drive was faster and bigger, because she couldn't update her operating system because of that. Well, once we corrected that problem, she realized, she had maybe waited too long to get that update done, because now that she had the bigger hard drive and the faster hard drive, she wasn't able to update it because it was too old and Apple wasn't allowing the update anymore. So you just have to make sure that it's still going to be functional. You don't want it to be non-functional. If you're spending money on it, you want it to actually continue to work for you. So that's the big thing there. It's just make sure.
Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye now.
You're welcome. Thank you. So and that's a really troubling, really a disappointing thing with Apple products. And I use an iPhone, I use an iPad, but you have to realize that they don't want you to use that product forever. They want you to buy a new product, and it's the same with the computers. And we have customers. In fact, we just replaced. We had a customer that she was having some problems with her iPad, her iMac. It wouldn't update, and there were things that weren't working, websites that weren't working. She was getting errors. The types of errors like this site, has a security problem. Well, it's not that the site has a security problem. It's that the computer browser, the web browser, isn't updated enough to recognize the security of the site, so the site stops working properly. And you start to get error messages like that because the browser hasn't been updated. Why has the browser not been updated? The browser hasn't been updated because the Mac OS hasn't been updated. And the Mac OS won't update because Apple won't let it update because it's too old in their book. You can take a Windows-based computer today that's running Windows 7, and most of the computers running Windows 7 can update to Windows 10 and run Windows 10. Now, they may be slow, they may not work quite as fast as a newer computer, but they will run. You can get and some people tell us they have more time than money, and so speed is not an issue to them, and they want to be able to get the latest Windows updates, get the latest browser updates, and they want to be able to do that. Well, to do that, they need to go from Windows 7 or Windows 8 or 8.1 to Windows 10. And by the way, we've done a lot of updates from Windows 8 and 8.1 to Windows 10 because the customers were having an issue where they Microsoft stopped supporting Windows 8. So they actually we actually are upgrading. We did one this week over remotely. We were able to walk the customer through getting us into the system remotely. We were able to then log in, install the latest version of Windows 10, which is Windows 10 version 22 H2. So it came out in the second half of 2022, and we were able to get that software installed, get all the updates installed. They're up and running with their computer and running Windows 10, and they didn't even have to leave their house. We didn't have to go over there. They didn't have to come to us. We were able to do all of this remotely. We were able to do it affordably as well, and they're able to get all the updates now. They're able to get the security updates, which are vital. If you're sitting out there and you have Windows 7 or Windows 8, you're not getting Windows updates anymore. Many of those updates are security related, and you really are going to want to get those security related updates. So it's important to get those updates, and we have customers that again, we're helping them do that. We have a customer that brought his computer in the shop today to have us update his computer to install the latest version of Windows 10. He's asking if it can go to Windows 11. We'll have to see about that. It may go to Windows 11, may not go to Windows 11, but we're gonna take a look and see whether that will happen or not. But this is what Microsoft allows you to do. With Apple, they don't allow that. They only allow you to update for a certain period of time, and then you're done. No updates. And then what happens is you're not getting the security updates, and after a while, the web browsers stop supporting that operating system, that version of the operating system, and you can't update the browsers. Now, what is a browser? There's a lot of terms, and I try to explain these terms on this show so that you can understand what these terms mean. So a web browser is a program that you use to browse the web. Everyone, if you've ever been to a website, you've been there with a web browser, whether you realize it or not, whether you know what the term means or not. It's a program that allows you to view the web. Now, I'm actually streaming and connecting to Facebook and YouTube and viewing other things connected through Firefox right now, and that's a web browser. You also have Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is Microsoft's. Apple has Safari. They don't even update their version of browser after a certain period of time. They just stop support. And so this customer that just bought a Windows-based laptop, and we were able to transfer her data over and get a program that was capable of opening up her Mac data on a Windows-based computer. The various files that she had. We were able to install a program that was able to open those for her. But she was asking, well, what can I do? Can I give this computer to my grandson? My grandson's going to school. Will this computer be useful? So we started asking, well, was this computer useful for you? Were you having problems with websites? And yes, she was, and that's one of the big reasons that she purchased a new computer. Well, so she purchased this new computer, and then all of a sudden, no, she's not able to actually get this software. She's not. It really would be as unuseful to her grandson as it would be to her. There are pages that wouldn't work for her grandson. So that causes an issue where you go, you install the update, you install the software, and then what happens is you're not able really to utilize it. You're not able to get the utilization out of that. So you want to be you just want to realize that there are limitations with Apple products and Macintosh computers. And what we're starting to do when people bring in a Mac and they're saying, well, can you do this? Can you do that? Well, we're giving them some realistic, limitations on the product itself. And, so that they can know, well, Apple's going to limit what you can do on this. And that's the same way with an iPhone or an iPad. And, on computers, I don't use Mac. I don't use Apple products. On phones, on my phone and my tablet, I do like and prefer the Apple products over the Android-based phones and tablets, even though the Android-based phones and tablets very often are less expensive. That kind of, one of the things Google has, Google will support things for maybe longer, but they do also allow some more malicious apps into their store. So, if you have an Android phone or an Android tablet, you really have to watch what apps you install, because sometimes even something as innocent as a flashlight app, you may be giving the company that created that app the right to actually use your camera and your microphone and spy on you. So you don't want to do that. You want to protect yourself, and so that's why I use Apple products. But on a computer, boy, in my opinion, the Windows-based computers are far superior because they allow you to update. You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The Faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where A Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need A Faster PC. Yes, you do, and we're back ready to answer your questions and help you resolve computer problems as well. Technical problems, it doesn't just have to be computer related. It can be technology. The previous caller called about an iPad. We have a lot of technology in homes today, and not everyone takes part in it, but we have some people that are quite technical. Maybe they're not technical, but they have a smart doorbell, where Ring is one of them. There are other brands that make these doorbells that have video cameras. There are video camera systems. There are other cameras that you can get inside your house, where you can actually look at things in the house. You have many versions of technology that can be used in the house and are used in the house and businesses, and we can help you with all of that. Streaming television and other types of technology out there. We were talking earlier about the email that came in that we saw that actually showed actually had an option, or had a link that purported to be a file that was shared by someone that we knew. Now, what typically happens with these, or what they're hoping, and they know that there's a percentage of people that will do this. They're hoping that, first of all, because if you receive one of these emails that comes from, or says it comes from someone that you know, and says that person shared a file with you, they are hoping that because you know them and trust them, that you will click on the link to open the file. Because if they really sent you a file, you probably want to see what the file is. Your curiosity, if nothing else, will prompt you to click on the link to open the file. And since you know the person and trust the person, you might do that. That's what they're hoping, and they know that a certain percentage of people will do that. And the fact that it says it comes from someone that you know makes it more dangerous, because it is something that you'll be more likely to click on the link. So you want to just use some discretion. It's always good to check, to verify. And we have customers that call us up and ask us or send us an email and we check it out. And it's always safer. It's always better if you're not sure, if you can't figure it out yourself, or maybe you could learn how to figure it out, but you don't want to do that because you just don't want to fool with that. You want to, run your business, or you want to spend time with your grandkids, or maybe you're busy at home, busy at work, busy with recreation. You don't want to deal with that. Well, we help customers with those types of issues, and we help and we answer those questions, and we can log in remotely and check out an email, see whether it's legitimate or not, and let you know and advise you on that, and can save you quite a bit of heartache, because every week, almost every week, and many times multiple computers a week are in our shop because the person was tricked into clicking on a link or opening an attachment or calling a number, and then allowed hackers or scammers into their computer that sometimes actually take money out of their bank account. We have had customers that have lost $150, $300, $700. We've even had customers that have lost $20,000. Now that seems unbelievable, but it has happened, and you can realize whether it's $300, $700, $20,000, it's a lot of money, and especially when you're looking at that money going to a criminal. So you want to protect yourself, and a lot of times these people, if the hackers and scammers are into their bank account, then what happens is they're looking also at closing their bank account, opening up new bank accounts. Think about this: using a temporary debit card. If you have auto pay set up with any company, you have to reset that up again. If you have anything that you had set up to happen automatically, has to be done over again, and that's a big hassle and a big process. Plus, you might have cards that are on file somewhere. Well, we can help prevent all of that ahead of time by giving you some advice on whether to call the number, whether to click on the link, whether to open the attachment. But if you do happen to do that and you are hit, well, we help clean that mess up as well. And we actually have, for primarily our business customers would utilize this, but we could use this even with a residential customer. We actually do have cyber protection. Our cyber protection package actually has a zero trust component. Now, what is zero trust? You probably have heard the political phrase, which was made famous by Ronald Reagan, I believe: trust but verify. Well, in cybersecurity, the new method is don't trust. You don't trust first. Only trust what is allowed. So what we have is we have software that is installed on the computer, and actually first is in learning mode. It looks at what you do, what types of files you access, what types of programs access the internet, and what they do. And it builds policies based on what you do and what you need to do, and allows those policies. And then we turn the protection on. From that point on, anything new that tries to launch, whether you accidentally click on a link or whether you open an attachment because you were tricked to do so, anything that launches, even if you were tricked to be on the phone with the scammer, and they talked you into letting them on your computer, even running the program that would allow them into your computer. The program might open, but it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't allow them into your computer. The program might open, but it wouldn't encrypt your data if you're tricked on opening up an attachment or clicking on a link. the program might actually come into your computer but not do what it's intended to do, not do the harm that it's intended to do, because it wouldn't be trusted. And the zero trust component of a Faster PC cyber protection package would actually stop that process in its tracks. And by the way, there are legitimate things that maybe you're installing a new printer, maybe there's a new program or an updated version of the program, and some of those will happen automatically, but sometimes there's actually, it wouldn't happen automatically. And at that point, there would be a denial, but there's an option to send a request to a Faster PC, and we would actually review that request, see whether it's a legitimate request or not, and reach out to you. Hey, are you trying to install something? Are you trying to get in fact, you could actually even call us first and schedule something, so we would be on the lookout and know, okay, this company's getting new printers today, so we're going to have our software ready. We're going to have a technician ready to actually assist them in that process, and we're going to make sure that we're ready to approve requests, and make sure that those requests are legitimate, and then approve those requests. We even have one of the things that we do with our accounts with many of our businesses is, and we can do this with you as a resident as well, we can make the account that you normally use, the user account that you normally use, a user without administrative rights. So your username doesn't have the rights to install programs. Well, that's very handy, because if you don't have the rights to install a program, then if you're tricked into clicking on a link that launches malicious code, that would not have the right to run and do certain things either. Or if you open up an attachment that tries to install software that starts encrypting your data, well, that would not have the right to install. So there's protection there. But our zero trust element of our cyber protection package actually has the ability to elevate a non-administrative user to admin rights temporarily for the purpose of installing legitimate software, such as you have a new copier being installed, and you don't want to create a username for the copier tech, or you don't want to even, you definitely don't want to give them your domain admin rights, because who knows whether they're going to safeguard that, or maybe utilize that for malicious purposes. So you don't have to give them that right or open up that door. We can actually, with this software, elevate a non-admin user to admin status for a limited period of time for the specific purpose of installing legitimate software. And we have the ability to actually see before that software is launched what that software is, whether that software is legitimate, whether that software is going to harm the computer, whether it's going to damage the computer or not. We can actually look at that. We can see what it is. We can actually run virus scans on it, and we can check it out and make sure it's legitimate. And if it is legitimate, we can allow it, and again elevate that user account to admin status for a limited period of time, and then that authorization goes away when that period of time is over. So this is one way that, even if you have a situation where you have a situation where you're tricked into opening up an attachment, or you click on a link, or you let hackers into your computer, try to let them into your computer, we have software that can be running on your computer that can prevent the harm, and no protection is 100% foolproof, but this is really as close as it gets. And that's what you want to do, is you want to take steps that will block 99.99% of all threats out there. And so the even 0-day threats that aren't known, threats that are emerging, well, we can help you with that to make sure that that your computer network, that your computer system is protected from hackers and scammers. And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is Now is the Time to Protect Every Innocent Human Life, Part 6. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.fasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
This time of year, some people fast certain things, commonly red meat on Fridays. Jesus said that after his death, his disciples would fast, and he didn't limit it to a certain time of the year. Fasting on a regular basis can have a profound impact on your physical and spiritual life. Consider periodically fasting something and spending extra time praying and reading the Bible, and see the positive impacts on your life.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.